Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. I have an awesome little story for us tonight. Now, granted, this story originally I heard it. It's a old Persian tale, but I've kind of modified it so that it fits with the English language, I guess I would. But it's a powerful little story. I heard it today. A friend sent it to me, and I loved. Well, the whole clip was maybe about 4 minutes long, but I took this story out of that 4 minute clip and have some incredible takeaways that I gotta share with you. This is so powerful. So the old tale goes like this. A young boy, a poor young boy is walking down the road, and the king happens to be cruising down the streets with his horse and with his crew. He sees this kid, and he's got a book under his arm, and he stops and he asks the kid, "Hey kid, where are you going?" And the kid says, "I'm going to school. I got this class, right?" And the king somehow likes this kid, right? It just gets a good vibe from this kid, and the class was supposed to be a religious study, a religious class, like studying the Quran, right? So he's got a book under his arm. He's going to go to a class to study the Quran, or the holy book, right? And so the king likes this kid, and gets down and gestures the kid to come closer to him, and he gives him a gold coin. Well, he gives him a gold coin, and the kid says, "Oh, well, thank you very much, but you know what? I can't accept your gold coin." And the king is shocked. The king looks at the kid. Kid looks poor, and a gold coin could do wonders, I'm sure, in his life, he's thinking. So he asks, "Why wouldn't you take the gold coin?" And the kid turns around and says, "Well, if I go home and if I show my mom this gold coin, she's going to beat the living crap out of me. She's going to say, 'Where the heck did you steal this gold coin from?'" The king says, "Well, that's easy. Just tell your mom that, you got it from the king. The king gave it to you." And the kid says, "Well, if I tell my mom that the king gave me the gold coin, she would say, well, if the king really gave you the gold coin, then he would have given you a sack of coins, not just one gold coin." So the king loves that. Gets down off his horse and tells the kid, "Hey, put up your hands." He puts up his hands, and the king empties out all the gold coins that he had on him. Just dumps all of it on the kid. And the story goes on with a whole different kind of an angle, but I'll boom cut it off right there, and I'll repeat it. The king gets off his horse and says to the kid, "Hey kid, put up your hands." He puts up his hands, and he dumps all the gold coins that he had just on him onto this kid's palms. Now, if I don't share my takeaway with you, isn't that powerful? doesn't just make, doesn't that story make you think a little bit? Like it makes you think like, that's a good kid. Damn, that kid, right? That's probably going to be your impression, right? That kid. But I want to take it further than that, right? And I love the whole kid saying, I mean, he spoke the truth. He spoke his heart. He said, listen, I go home, I show this gold coin, I'm going to get beat up. Straight up, I'm going to get beat up. A kid like me does not go home with a gold coin. So when I go home with a gold coin, my mom is going to beat the heck out of me. She's not going to believe me that the king gave me this thing. If it was really the king would give me a sack of coins. Now, if you take that and add your own magnifying glass and just really expand that and think about it. Would you, if life handed you a gold coin, would you take it, say thank you, and stop there? Or would you speak the truth and go for it all? And I love that because a few things have happened here. One is that the kid wasn't afraid to tell the truth and really speak his heart. The kid was not afraid of that, right? No matter who the audience was, even if it's the king, the kid had no problem, right? Speaks his mind. 2, is a very clever kid in saying, hey, if you want to give, you got to give more than one coin. Asking for all of it. This is so powerful. This little kid literally asked for all of it, right? And let me ask you this. And I was thinking, this story kind of hit me hard. I was actually, it rarely happens, but hi Moj Ganjun, how are you? Welcome, welcome. You're gonna love this story. So if you like, I would catch the replay. You're gonna love this story. But around, this doesn't happen a whole lot, but around like 9-10 a.m., I already knew what I was gonna do for my live tonight until this hit my desk. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so powerful, right? And I switched gears and I'm doing this one instead. So I'll expand it like this. If you were to take that, hey Arthur, how are you? Welcome, welcome, good to see you. So if you take that and you expand that and you apply that in life, where do you stop in life? And I was thinking about that today. When I saw this, it just kind of hit me. Where do you stop in life? Do you stop at the one gold coin and say, oh, I got a gold coin, it's going to do wonders in my life, so I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and I settle? Or do you go say, well, got a gold coin, there's an opportunity to get more, so why not? Oh, that's wonderful, man. That's great. That's awesome. God bless you and what you do. That's wonderful, bro. So in life, do we stop there or do we go for it all? And so many times, hey, listen, you look in your life, I look in my life. So many times in my life, I know that I didn't go for it all. I left stuff on the table where I could have done more. I could have gone for more, done more, right? And it's real, right? I mean, it hits you. It's real, and you gotta be truthful and honest with yourself, because I mean, who else would you be honest and truthful with? if you're not truthful and honest with yourself, you most likely are not with anybody else. I mean, aren't you like the most important person? Right? So in life, I feel like, hey, you know what? Imagine life being the king and you being this little boy, and life wants to hand you a gold coin, and you're like, a couple things could happen. You're saying, no, I don't want that gold coin because I don't deserve that gold coin, really. I'm just a poor little boy. I don't really deserve that. Or you can say, oh, no, because, if you're the king, right? So there's two things. Either you go for it all, or you're grateful, thankful, and settle. Now remember, I said you go for it all. That doesn't mean you're not grateful, you're not thankful, you're not blessed, but you just don't settle, because you know you could do more. You could ask for more, you could get more, you could give more. That's the difference. It's not about not being grateful about what you have. In fact, it's the exact opposite. See, this kid showed that so clearly, that he was not desperate. Even though they were poor, this kid showed that his values, his principles, the things that have been instilled in him, showed that even though they were poor, he wasn't desperate for that gold coin. He wasn't desperate enough to say, you know what, I'm not going to risk it and go for it all. Do you feel that? That's such an impactful point, right? He didn't say, oh, well, all right. No, he said, you know what, I'm going to go for it all, right? And I feel like that's so common in our lives. I feel like so many areas of our lives, we just we may be grateful, because a lot of times we find ourselves complaining and blaming, right? So grateful, thankful, blessed. At the same time, we settle. See, that's the big difference. I feel like that's the key factor. Because you could be grateful, you could be thankful, you could be blessed, and you could just sit on your butt and do nothing to move your life forward, or to give back, or to do anything. Just be like a robot. That's not being living a fulfilled life, right? It's kind of, wouldn't you feel like something is missing? Something? If you really sit there and think deep and down and hard, don't you think like, yeah, I'm grateful, I'm thankful, I'm blessed, I have this, I have that, but something is missing? I feel like if that is the case, that's your purpose, kind of, in a way, tickling you, right? And getting you to think about it, and getting you to maybe get to it, find it, right? So I think, again, it's such a powerful story. Listen, thought of the day. If you're gonna go for it, if you're gonna do it, just go for it. Go for it all. Why not? Risk it and go for it all. Because you never know. You never, like, that is becoming a statement of mine that it kind of weighs more and more day after day. Because like, as you live through life, it's almost a guarantee that you just don't know. You just don't know. You just don't know. And it may be a good thing, it may suck, but you just don't know. So you may go for it all. right? So I hope you got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I thought this was such a powerful story. So yeah, don't settle. Be grateful, be thankful, experience the blessings, but that doesn't mean settling, right? That's a big difference. So if you got some love, if you feel like, man, this was good stuff, I gotta share this. Tag a couple people to this, share it on your wall, do what you gotta do, spread the love. I wanna know about your feedback. I'll ask you 2 questions, and I normally don't, but I ask you 2 questions. If you have risked it, what have you gained? And if you have not risked it, what have you lost? Drop your comments below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. And remember, if you share, you show that you care. Until tomorrow, where we do it all over again. Much love.